Before we get into the video, go check out my Lunar Cosmetics in the description. If you buy them, I'll friend you on Hypixel, Discord, you'll get a role in my Discord, and also a shout out in a future video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've done timestamps for this video, so if you can like the video, that would be amazing, as you can skip through without me just boring you to death. So if you want to do that, then you can do it, and if you want me to talk about the packs and everything, then I guess just watch through the video. I also want to give a shout out to Aramod, I think it is. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you so much for buying my Lunar Cosmetics, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna have each pack that I'm using in the bottom left corner of the screen. So if you're someone that wants to watch throughout the video but you want to know what the pack is, I'm gonna leave it in the bottom left corner. All credit goes to the creators, and I'm gonna link their channels in the description as well as a video for each pack. So if you're worried about me not crediting the creators, then do let me know in the comments if you see any stolen textures in this video, and I will make sure to, you know, replace the links with the right ones. And yeah, the first pack is Classic 16X, which was a pack that was created by, who was it made by? Hestix. And I don't know, I feel like this is a very clean default edit. It's got some really nice swords, and I think that the shading work that they've done on it looks really good in my opinion. I like how the top of the sword is a lot brighter than the bottom, and it's like a shade of blue you don't really see too often in default edits. I don't know, I've used so many default edits and like blue swords that it's pretty, you know, easy for me to see if there is like a difference between all of them, I guess. But anyway, that's the first pack of the video. Let's get into the second one right now. So the second pack of the video is going to be 1K made by Jax, and I think this is a very nice pack. It's got some really interesting textures, like this armor for example. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I love the colors in it. And also, I think like the bow, the rod, and also the sword, and even the gapples as well are like really clean. Something as well that I should mention is that I've turned off entity shadows for some reason. I don't know why, but it's one of those things that you always like turn off by accident, or you just like leave on for a long time and then you turn it back off and so on. So let me know in the comments if you guys use shadows like in Minecraft. Like if I'm running right now, you can't see like the shadow underneath me. I also would be playing without like block shadows, but I feel like a lot of people would complain about that, so I haven't been, you know, turning that off. So yeah, smooth lighting stays on. But anyway, this pack is really clean. I love the crosshair, it fits really well with the sword and the fishing rod, and that is going to be the second pack of the video. Guys, keep watching, stay till the end, please. Now the third pack of the video is going to be Coast 16X, and this is the dark blue version. This was made by Josh Packs for Specular Potato. This is just a very clean pack. It's a really nice, I don't want to say default edit because the armor is pretty far from default, but yeah, I just think it's really clean, and it's like a super nice 16X pack if that's what you want to be using. So yeah, I'd highly recommend checking this one out, and if you don't like the colors, you can always check the video in the description and try and find the color that you find, you know, better. I feel like red with this pack would look pretty clean. Just kill this guy real quick, and then we can go on to the fourth pack of the video. I don't know how far we're into this video, by the way. I'm guessing about 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So if you guys, you know, you want to keep watching, that would be incredible, of course. I've said it like 3 times already, but keep watching. Now the fourth pack of the video, and one that I find really interesting, is Carnelian 16X made by Vanilla Spooks. I think it is. Is it vanilla? Yeah, it is. But this pack has like a really nice sword, and I don't know what it is, but the hotbar and like things like the buckets and stuff kind of remind me of like a medieval theme. But as you can see, I'm like doing really good in PvP with this pack. I think the particles, the sword, and the rod are like my 3 favorite things in this one. I think like the gapples and just everything fits with like the theme. I'm not really sure what the theme is, but I'd love to see a recolor of this pack, but maybe like a light blue. I'm not too sure. Like there definitely should be recolors of this one, and I think it's very nice. This guy's a bit sweaty, but when he was turning around, he's like so close to me that I can still backstab him, so it's not exactly helping him too much doing that. But another thing that I should say is that the hearts are quite hard to see. Like, as I'm PvPing, it's not very easy for me to just look at my hearts and be like, okay, I know what health I'm on, which is completely fine. I just think that hearts should always be like red in my opinion. But you know, of course, if you don't like the hearts, you can always use like an overlay or something. You know, you can like make your own overlay for stuff like that, by the way, if you didn't know, and it's just super easy to do. So the next pack I am using is going to be Paragon 16X, and this was made by Runaway Voyager. I'm not too sure if any of the packs like have stolen textures, by the way, but this is the first pack he has ever made, and it is really cool. There's a lot of things in here that I like, especially the rod, the sword, the armor. I feel like the armor's got like a really nice design to it. I can't say I like the high fire in this pack. I feel like it should be a low fire pack. High fire is also pretty good because you can just instantly know when you're on fire. Like sometimes with low fire, you can take a bit to, you know, put out the fire basically. So high fire can actually help you in PvP, to be honest. Like it's so easy just to see it straight away and be like, okay, I need to just place down water. So, you know, it kind of gives you maybe a bit of an advantage if you think about it. As well with the buckets, I feel like they've done a really good job. Like the pack is quite skinny when it comes to the sword and items, and you know, that's kind of what they've done with the buckets. At least I think. The buckets might actually just be default. But I feel like with the hotbar, it kind of makes them look a bit thinner. Are they thinner? No, they can't be. And as you can see, when I'm like scrolling through the hotbar, like I think it's called like the widget, you know, it's got like a nice little cross design to it, which I think is pretty cool. And look at the particles. I'm just like flawless, that guy basically. I might have let him hit me 1 or 2 times at the start, but yeah, this pack is OP. Now, I'm not going to try and pronounce this pack. I want to say Camellia or Camellia, and it's by Outwitting. It's a nice pink and black edit, and I think it's very clean. It's quite similar to the first one with the sword. Like, I feel like the sword is almost the exact same, which is pretty scary. I hope at least one person hasn't stolen that from the other. But yeah, this pack is really nice. I feel like the rod is, like, something that stands out. Like, when I switch from my sword to my rod, I feel like it looks really clean with like the bright white. I don't know. I feel like that kind of fits well with the pink. So let's kill this guy quickly. Let's rod him there. And okay, never mind. It doesn't really matter. He's on 5 HP. Let's put him in lava. Boom. We won the duel. Let's go. Now the next pack is going to be the Abyss 32X. This has some really nice armor, and I also like the swords and also the gapples. I feel like the purple really stands out in this, and I do want to say that I've seen this armor before. It is quite similar to a few different armor pieces. It's so hard to come up with cool armor designs, and I feel like this one is just really clean in my opinion. And yeah, I'm going to just bow this guy there, eat a gapple. One thing that I will say I don't like about this pack is that the rod is blue instead of purple for some reason. Like, it could be a mashup and they've just taken that from someone else, but I'm not too sure. This is basically like a fan pack review video. Like, maybe I should title my videos like that in the future. Also, I do like the tools in this. I think like the color that they've used is pretty nice. It doesn't exactly fit with the armor. Like the armor, the tools, and the swords are a little bit different. It is pretty hard to change the hue of a sword and also the tools in it be the same color. So maybe that's like a problem that they dealt with. But yeah, I feel like the violet sword is pretty good with the purple armor. Now I believe this is the 7th pack of the video, and this one's going to be my favorite, and it is called Luminfault 64X, and this is basically just a faithful edit. They've changed the swords and a few other things like the gapples. Like, these gapples are kind of square on the sides, if you know what I mean, and I don't know, I feel like those are like the best faithful gapples that you can get, and I think the 64X sword fits really well with the faithful armor. But yeah, I really like the faithful textures, and I think the sword in this one is amazing. There's honestly not too much to say about it since it's just like a faithful edit, so I'm just gonna win this duel with this very nice pack, and I guess we can just move on to the next one. Really? That's not killing him? Okay. That is though. Let's go. Now the 9th pack of the video is going to be Belluu 16X made by Sven. Sven is making a lot of good packs recently in my opinion. And I really love the color of blue, or the shade of blue that they've used for this one. It's like a dark ocean. Yeah, there's honestly nothing much to say about these packs now. I don't really want to be repeating myself. So yeah, I feel like this is a really cool rod design, and it just fits really well with the sword in my opinion. It's kind of hard to describe why it fits well with the sword, but I feel like it's kind of similar. That sounds so stupid, but I don't know, the rod, the sword, and the armor fit really well together, and it just kind of works. Like, it's a really cool pack in my opinion. So I'm gonna get this guy in lava, pick it back up. Okay, it's lagging. What is going on? Let's hit him 2 times, or 1 time, and he's dead. So the very last pack of the video, and one of my favorites from this video, is going to be the Cale Mash V2 Black and White Recolor by Conad and stats boosted. I think the gapples and the armor are the two main things that stand out. Maybe because it's like the infinite gapples and the Shant V4 armor. It's like cool to have them recolored. But I feel like the sword should be a little bit brighter, like the white should stand out more. But that's something that you can't exactly change too often. Shout out to the people that made this. This is like a really cool recolor. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know what you want my next video to be. See you later.